What's going on, fellas? It's been a while. I'm here to check out this Premier League. What's going on? It's been a while. I'm excited what's going on in Premier League right now because of the way the games are going so far. So it's what I'm trying to get into is understand the fact that I'm just talking about Arsenal. How Arsenal are performing very well. If you look at the Premier League table, of course, Liverpool is on the top. Uh, Arsenal is shy by two points, and then you have City is shy from the top by what 4 points shy. But City still have an extra game left in order to catch up with everybody, and so yeah, just my main focus on this one is just thinking about the top three team, or let's say the top four. You got Austin Villa, you got City, Arsenal, and Liverpool on top. So, speaking of Arsenal, Arsenal has a very good run so far. If you look at it, when we go back in here and look at their schedule, this is the past couple of games. Arsenal has very good outcomes as far as result wise. Versus when they were playing Crystal Palace here, they did fantastic job, and they made sure they won the away game versus the Forest, and then the Liverpool game, that one was a shocker, and they won that game as well. And then the West Ham, they actually went in and killed West Ham over there. Like they make sure West Ham don't come back in that, and they score 6 goal, and that was the good game. I really love it how they perform. And then yesterday when they played, today's Monday, on Saturday when they played Burnley, and they did the same thing. They did the last couple of games, so they scored 5 goals away. And the next game on the Premier League will be on the versus Newcastle, and then you have another one versus Sheffield United. So one is home, one is away. So the Newcastle game is the one that I think is coming this week. It's on Saturdays. So I think for Arsenal to have a very confident run, they have to pass through Newcastle. Newcastle is going through some difficulty right now. The last game they had was is it Saturday, I think. The last game they have on Saturday is they tied, and they didn't do well. They should have won that game. But I think that give a better chance in going forward playing at home. And then they're gonna play Sheffield United away, which is also another good opportunity to capitalize and win that, and make sure they take not tied, but at least take some points going home, going in that away game. And then they have another game with Brentford on the March 9th, and that's also another an opportunity because they're playing at home, and an opportunity they should make sure they win that game. And then the last one, the last game, I think they need to make sure they win because they're playing at home is Arsenal versus Chelsea. I'm gonna be watching that game because I have to watch that game because how Chelsea performed against City on Saturday, it actually was a good performance from Chelsea. So I'm expecting to be for Arsenal to actually have a very tough Chelsea the way they performed. So going forward, I think yeah, it's Arsenal need to capitalize on this chance and on their chances at home. And the last one, end of March, that's the big game. That's the big game where Arsenal playing City away. Um, This game, I'm expecting City to win. However, Arsenal is like the underdog right now. That's what I'm saying. Arsenal is like the underdog, and they should they should either City don't win and tie the game. I think I think in this I what I wanted to see is Arsenal go home, take a tie with City, because that would guarantee them staying on the top, or maybe jump to the first place on the top of the league. You know, so like looking at this game at the end of the March, this is it. This game would determine title contender, like getting the league, winning the league really, because if they actually take 1 point from City on March, it's Arsenal definitely is gonna win, gonna take the league, because Liverpool is having issues right now. They're going back and so on, so they're consistent. However, they still have some issues they wanted to fix. But you never know the situation. It's Premier Leagues. It can surprise you. Anything can come out of nowhere without even thinking of what's going on. I think that's the game that I think would determine how Arsenal will go forward in the Premier League. And the rest of the game, I know it's very important. You have Spurs here, and then you also have Man United. But the one of the tough game that Arsenal need to really prepare for is the game, the end of March. Everything here, I think Arsenal has excellent opportunity to capitalize on it, especially Chelsea. They need to capitalize on that. And City, just take 1 point, have a tie. I would say just have a tie with City and move on, because all these other games here in the bottom, they have an opportunity. Yeah, except maybe Spurs here. A Spurs will probably give them some trouble, and then you have Man United. So with Man United playing at home, they will for Arsenal. However, City and Chelsea is important to capitalize here. This is a capitalize these two games, especially City, and yep, Arsenal will be in top league. This is just my opinion and how I see how Arsenal moving forward. And then if I look for City, when we go see City, how City gonna be performing. So it's City has, I'm sure all this game that City has, exception will be Liverpool, against Liverpool in March 10th. I think this game here, that game will definitely be a headache for City, because Liverpool playing at home and they playing away. For City to win this game, it's gonna be really hard. So I know City has Bournemouth, Luton Town. No, that's not a. But they have Manchester United. So they definitely need to. This Manchester City versus Man United. That's I would give that to City. And then Liverpool and Man City here. This is I'm gonna give it to. If I'm gonna go take a winner in this one, I'm gonna take Liverpool 1-0. However, it could be a tie. If they tie here, congratulations to Arsenal going forward, because the next game Arsenal has is not really bad. But if looking at this is schedule for City, it seems really, because Manchester United can give them trouble, can can get stingy here and not let them the win. And then Liverpool definitely is it's either way, win or tie. That's another one difficulty for City. As how I see it. Yes, City is a good team, a great team. They can nothing. But this season is different. Yes, everybody's still counting on them winning the league. But if you home, I know they're going through some injuries. However, that's gonna be a difficult one for City to overcome, especially in playing at home with Liverpool. Going back to Man City and Arsenal at the end of the month, I already spoke of that. I'll say that's Arsenal need to really capitalize in taking a point here, instead of losing. And that's for me. City, and I know City gonna try. They're gonna make sure they kill Arsenal here and winning and beat Arsenal here, so they can you know make up for if they lose any points between Liverpool and Man United. So I think that will be a key point here. So the next thing will be yeah, this is all way on April. But yeah, like I said, this those three games here is key for City. They either or they just kind of like flat out not do nothing much about it, or just kind of struggling through it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for this time. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking that Arsenal has a better chance capitalizing the season. Like, I mean, I know it's not really that the picture is not visible yet for how Arsenal will go forward, but I think Arsenal have it. I think they have it in the bag. They just need to believe in it. This is coming from a Real Madrid, a Real Madrid fan. I still watch. It's a fan. It doesn't matter what fan are you, regardless of what. It's coming from a Real Madrid fan, and I think Arsenal is an underdog, and they need to capitalize on that, because right now what the media say is saying that, well, City still got this thing in the bag. However, the games that coming up can determine whether City can able to get back on the top of the league, because how it's set up. But we'll see that everything you can't determine anything in the future. So let's just let's look at that from just like as a point. I feel Arsenal has a better chance going forward as an underdog in this, because everybody expect they want Arsenal to do something magical about it. However, Arsenal just need to brush all that and go through it. And I think they got this one. So yeah, if you like these videos, please subscribe, like, and share with your friend. And yeah, please, no, seriously, like, just subscribe, man. Like, get my subscriber up so I can put more of this out. You know, it's been a while. And by the way, if you guys subscribe, guess what I would do? I might drop something out and then pick up whoever I want. You never know. It could be a surprise. Just go ahead, do your thing. We all love football, and I see you guys another time. See ya.